and and there is a dominant spirit here that rules over the cemetery, and it may be that caretaker that they talk about seeing here. He's over there. You see him?
Yeah, he's like really pale and thin.
Yeah. And so he keeps on following me everywhere I go. Good morning, paranormal travelers. Welcome to Amsterdam. I am at an incredible location today, and I'm so happy to be here. Just yesterday, I was able to investigate a church, one of a kind, with mummies in the cellar. So if you haven't seen that yet, you'll want to watch that. But today I am in Amsterdam, and I'm really excited to be here. I'm at one of the oldest cemeteries with a really incredible history. At this cemetery, it is called House of Question. And what that is back 15th century, the Emperor of Austria, Maximilian, he was traveling here in Holland, the Netherlands, he was going from Haarlem to Amsterdam, and he was looking for directions. And at this location, there was a inn. And so he went into the inn and he asked for directions. The inn, therefore, after Maximilian visited, it became known as the House of Questions, where people would stop for directions. So back in the day, not everyone had a map. So there would be these locations like inns, which are hotels, and guest houses and places like that you could stop at and get directions. And Maximilian stopped here, right here. So that inn no longer is here. But on the property where the inn was is this cemetery in Amsterdam, and it is now overgrown and has become one of the most haunted or paranormal hotspots of Amsterdam. Hauntings of this cemetery is that of a caretaker that used to take care of the grounds about 100 years ago, and it's an older gentleman. I don't know his name, and he's seen as a apparition throughout the cemetery. Now I'm already walking into it, so I'm going to show you some of these. And I've been to some cemeteries in France and even in Germany. This is the first one I've been to in Holland that has this. Most of the cemeteries in the Netherlands are really clean and organized, and so is this one, but it's also overgrown to keep that mysterious air about it. So without further ado, let me show you. So I've already come up to the first gravestone, and if I look at the date on that correctly, I see 1892. And I don't know when the last gravestones were put here, but no one else will be buried here anymore. It's not entirely a forgotten cemetery in that there is an artist that still lives on the property and takes care of the graves and opens the fence daily. So it looks like the date on that one is 1939. So wow, look at this. I just got a chill looking over at this one. Wow. Now this is in Amsterdam, so you'll hear sounds from the city itself, but it is tranquil in itself, but I can hear some engineering somewhere off in the distance. Oh wow, it's so beautiful. Just Just look how beautiful this is. And it's really overgrown. Look, it's like nature is trying to take it back. See? I'll come in here a little bit and show you. Like underneath this tree has totally overgrown the tombstone. Now it is not possible to come here at night. It is fenced off and locked at night. So that unfortunately is not possible. I'd like to do investigations in the very early morning before dawn, but this one's not possible. Wow, it's incredible. Just look, let's take a walk through this. Okay, this one is 1918 when the person died. Look how beautiful this is. So, other apparitions that are seen here are those of children. Children can be heard playing in the cemetery, although no children are here. Visitors have searched for the children, not to find them. Wow, look at this. It's like the paths are really small to go through. How beautiful. Well, this one's 1952. So that's not that old if you ask me as far as... So I'm going to try and find out when this cemetery was finally abandoned. Oh, I just turned on the EMF reader. I'll keep an eye on it and see if we give any EMF readings. I've turned on, let's see, I'm going to turn on the Spirit app to see if we get any words. Let's go ahead and do that now. So this is pretty incredible walking through it. I expected much older graves, and some of them are old. I saw one so far from the 1700s. I've seen many from the 1800s, and I've seen a few also from the 20th century, 1900s, 50s, and so I want to find out when this cemetery was finally abandoned, and thankfully not lost, because sometimes cemeteries like this are removed and they build buildings, especially in a city like Amsterdam. Now I'm looking at this one, and I came this way because I have been getting EMF readings here, although I don't see any at the moment. Look, it's at these. Oh, and I am. So now I am getting readings. Let me turn this around for you. Okay, so I have been getting readings right here. Oh, I turned it around and it's like it noticed and stopped. Oh no, okay. Yes, definitely at these great, and these are really old. I cannot even see any dates. It's all faded. Actually, the date I see at the bottom there, if I read it correctly, is 1948, which would have been during or just after World War II. Okay, the Spirit app is on now, so let's continue walking. Wow, this is incredible. As I was saying, I did hear voices in here earlier, but I do not see anyone, and I haven't heard them in a while now. Oh, this is a beautiful, right here, look at this. Wow. I was just getting readings here on my EMF, but I want to show you the tombstones first. It's all overgrown. Any readings? So, and I just passed one I want to show you as well. Look at this one. Incredible. Oh. I got really strong hits. I got a word that it said deem. I'm not sure what it means by deem. But I had a couple strong hits on the EMF reader right there for a moment. I'm going to step in here. Not at the tombstone though. But I do get the sense, I don't know how to describe it. It's not necessarily a foreboding, but like of loss and regret. Okay, I'm keeping the EMF on, and I notice here in the path, Williams. I got the word Williams. Oh, yes, definitely here in this path.
You're being followed.
I'm being followed. That's what I just got on the Spirit app. And you know, I was thinking to myself as I was walking through here, I had the feeling of a cold spot that passed through me a few moments ago. And it's a fairly warm day. So cold, and I'm hearing voices again. Okay, that's off in the city. Oh my. So who's following me? Who are you? Why are you following me? Can you say? Okay, I think basement. Wow, look at these three. Interesting. I don't know, folks. I'm getting like a super spooky vibe here now. I can't explain it. I don't know. I have to say, I got the bit of a creepy vibe. I don't know why. As I was over there. So it's really interesting. I've been reading about the people that own this land, and it seemed like it changed hands several times. Or the one who wanted it to be a cemetery to begin with, he died relatively early. And then the next owner only owned it for a few years. And then it was sold, and it kept changing hands. And so it never really, the land itself never really settled until the cemetery was abandoned. And now it's just been laying here in wait, so to speak. The cemetery has been abandoned since 1962. And apparently in 1992, it was supposed to be cleared, but it's still here. And that's 32 years later, it's still here. There's been a lot of plans to replace the cemetery and to remove the graves. But for whatever reason, that has not been possible. It has not happened. And it even says here on the page I'm reading about the cemetery, it says here, the fact that all these attempts failed and the cemetery continues to exist is mysterious. And it's said that the land itself is, the word I'm getting is enchanted and not cursed. But I don't know, because you think about it, the owner, dying so early afterwards and it continuously to change hands. I don't know enough about it to say whether it's cursed or not or enchanted or not. But walking through here, you just have to continue to look and tell me the vibe you're getting. What do you take from it? Take a look. All these overgrown graves. Just look how nature is taking it back. How incredible. Oh, I was just walking here and I got some hits on the EMF. And it's kind of like I get this sense when I'm walking that I feel a sense of cold and eeriness in a way. Hard to explain. Like right now, I'm sincerely got chills. And I looked down and I saw the EMF going off. Yeah, right here. It's not strong. Are you here with me right now? A real strange thing, my spirit app today, here in the cemetery, keeps on turning itself off. I'm not quite sure if that's a problem with my phone or is something in this cemetery turning it off. Doesn't want something to communicate with me. Because the feeling I get is that there is a dominant spirit here that rules over the cemetery, and it may be that caretaker that they talk about seeing here. Look at this grave completely lost in here. Just look at this. How incredible. Whoa. I was just getting really strong hits right here. Wow, you can hear those working up. But when I came to this one right here, like this hidden grave, wow, I was just getting like really strong hits. And I had to be honest with you, I don't like the vibe right here. It's like really kind of unpleasant. So yeah, that's the feeling I have here, is that there's an overwhelming presence of I don't know what you would call it, but it's, I don't know, I just paused there because I sense it and I'm getting like this chills, like I've got goosebumps all over my body right now. Oh, and I was getting hits at the same time. Are you here with me right now? Can you say something?
Spirit.
Spirit. Got the word spirit, and I just asked for a word. I can feel you. It's like you control the others here in this graveyard, like you're the ruler. Like you are the caretaker that people see here.
They buried me over there.
They buried me. Oh, how does it know I'm in a cemetery? I do not allow location tracking on my phone. I don't like that. And I just got, they buried me over there. Over where? And I was talking about, so I wonder if that specter that they say they see, lots of noises right now, I wonder if it is the caretaker or if it is just a spirit people see and they assume it's the caretaker, but it's this entity that is in charge of this cemetery and behaves as if it is the owner, or maybe it is the owner, maybe it is the owner of the inn that once was here and he doesn't want anybody else on his property. Middle. So I'm in the middle right now. Let's just show you, let me show you where I am right this minute, even though I'm getting like really strong EMFs. I just want to show you right where I am right now. It's beautiful though, isn't it? So somebody is taking care, even though it's overgrown, you can tell from these paths, someone is taking care of it. It's 1921 there. So you can see right outside there are buildings. It's Amsterdam. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness, look at this here. Blind. 1828 to 1901. Wow. So as I'm getting EMF, and every time I get that kind of creepy vibe, husband, you were somebody's husband, I look over at the EMF to see if I'm getting any hits, and in that case again there was hits on the EMF, and I sensed something before I even looked. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, wow. Oh wow, look over here. This is really well done.
Do I scare you?
Are you trying to scare me? I got the question, do I scare you? From the Spirit app. Okay, well, are you trying to scare me? And honestly, I'm not scared. But I have to wonder, are you trying to scare me? I notice you're following me, and I got that on the Spirit app earlier, and I do feel like you were following me. Why are you following me? You cannot leave here with me. You must stay here. Oh wow, look at this. Oh, it stopped talking to me. I know that. It said you're being followed again. You're following me, aren't you? That's okay, you can follow me, but you can only follow me on the grounds of the cemetery. You got the word love again. Were you in love with somebody? Did you lose your loved one? I'm not sure which spirit it is. Look at this. Wow, how beautiful that is. Oh my, look at that. That's a huge one with like a stone fence there. Oh my goodness. It's pretty incredible. I have to try and get to the other side of that. So,
The graves.
the graves. Okay, now that is really incredible. The words I'm getting from this app. Did you say wait? I'm still here. Okay, I want to take a look at this one. This one I am being drawn to. So this one right here I am being drawn to, and it's huge. Look at this. Wow, this is incredible. Look at this. Whoa. I heard like a huge branch like break over there or something. And I thought I saw movement. So I want to go this way and see what I've got. What is over here?
Butcher.
Butcher. Were you a butcher? Oh wow, look. Wow. Man, I wish I could come here at night. Or I wish I could come here in the early morning. Like just before sunrise. I'm gonna try and find out if that's possible. That's when I really like visiting locations, is early in the morning, just before sunrise. That's when I've had a lot of success capturing paranormal activity. But I do have the sense that something is following me throughout this cemetery today. It's pretty incredible.
Little girl.
Little girl. So one of the claims here is that children are heard playing in the park in this cemetery. Is that true? Can you answer me? So give me some kind of sign that shows me that you understand what I am saying. Are you afraid of me? Can you give me a sign? No? I'm waiting. So I'm getting the feeling like something wants me to go to this back. I try to avoid it because it sounds like in that part of the city there's a lot of construction where you cross. Interesting. So I have the vibe to come over here. Oh my, that was loud. These trees are just absolutely stunningly beautiful. I mean, look at this. They're really incredible trees, and they've made such a beautiful park here. Oh, Whoa, 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 whoa. I just got crazy chills. Crazy chills. Crazy chills. What did you just do? Did you touch me? Nothing. You just touched me? Was that you? Please don't do that again. That was not pleasant. I got a burning on the back of my neck right now. Okay, if that was you, please do not touch me again in that way. Oh man, I have to check when I get home. Man, this is crazy. Getting strong EMF here. So when I had the sense to come back here in this part of the park, and I noticed the noise over there from the construction's getting louder and more harsh. And I don't think that has anything to do with the graveyard, but maybe it's antagonizing the spirits here. But I had the sense it wanted me to come back here. So look, I'm here. That's what it just said. I got the sincere vibe to come back in this area. So the EMF, so I was just getting, yeah, it's become almost non-stop back here in this back corner. And I didn't want to come back here because of the construction work and how loud it is over there. But oh, look what I just found. These are children's graves. Oh, no, no, they're not. This person was almost 100 years old. It's 1867 to 1951. Fond memories here. Fond memories here. Fond memories here. Oh my, look how sad. This one, 1905 to 1915. Oh, the poor girl's only 10 years old. Maybe that's one of the children's spirits they say they hear here in the cemetery. Oh my goodness, and there's another one in here. Oh wow. Folks, I am literally, I'm not kidding you, I am being followed in here, and it's a really, really strange vibe. It's an old man, and it's not it's just, he keeps following me around, and it's really the creepiest thing ever. I had that happen at a cemetery in Paris, where some old dude just happened to pop up on me near a crypt, And in here, I literally have an old guy following me around. I've been going around the cemetery for a while. I stopped filming and I just wanted to take some photos and look around. This guy, everywhere I turn and everything, the guy is like literally right over there. And every time, and I said hello to him as I walked by, he didn't even respond. He just gave me a really weird look, one that I didn't appreciate. And so I'm really creeped out. Maybe this is kind of like his spot and he doesn't want anyone else here. Maybe that's what it is. Let's hope so. So my wife's waiting for me as I get to the gate. I was walking through here at the cemetery, right? And there's like this really, really old gentleman in there. And he's following me around the graves. I mean, I don't know who he is, but he keeps following me. I was going all the way to the back and then to the other side and then again, because I had the cemetery to myself while you were over here. And so I had a lot of time, and then I kept getting a message on my spirit app that I was being followed, and old guy. Yeah. And so he keeps on following me everywhere I go. But he's creeping me the hell out, and we're now here at the gate and we're about to leave. He's really creepy though. Okay folks, thanks for watching. Subscribe. If you like the video, like it. We're heading out now. We don't know who the guy is. Yeah, okay. Thanks for watching.